There are places on this earth where the soil is richer than the vaults of nations, and yet the people remain poor. And nowhere is this tragedy louder than the Democratic Republic of Congo. Tonight we expose one of the most profitable, most valuable, and most hidden criminal networks on the continent, the Congo Gold Mafia. The Congo Gold Mafia is a web of militias, foreign corporations, political brokers, smuggling cartels, and global financiers, all feeding on one of the richest countries ever created. This is not just a Congo story. This is an African story. So let's begin. To understand the Congo Gold Mafia, imagine a pipeline. At the top, Congo's gold-rich mountains. In the middle, armed groups plus corrupt networks. At the end, Dubai, Europe, America, and Asia. Gold leaves Congo illegally through Rwanda, Uganda, and Burundi, and enters the global market clean. The profit? Billions. Billions. The Congolese people who live above the mines, well, they see nothing. So now let's break down how this system actually works. Congo has some of the purest gold on earth. But instead of going through official channels, over 80% is smuggled out. Here's the chain. 1. Militia groups control the mine. You have armed groups like M23, Ciode Deco or CODECO, Mai-Mai factions, and they storm mining areas, force civilians to work, tax miners, and control transport routes. These militias do not act alone. They are backed by foreign interests who need chaos to keep resources cheap. 2, they have businessmen and brokers who buy gold for cheap. They have middlemen enter the picture, right? Local politicians, criminal networks, foreign-linked traders. They buy gold in bulk, often pay miners a fraction of its true value. Then the gold crosses borders illegally. We have smuggling routes that ran through Goma, Rwanda, Ituri to Uganda, and Bukavu to Burundi. By the time it leaves East Africa, it is rebranded as Rwandan or Ugandan gold. Then you have Dubai, Switzerland, and India receive clean gold. Once it reaches Dubai Gold Soak, Swiss refiners, and Indian jewelers, all traces of Congo disappear and wipe everything clean. The gold becomes legal. The billions that should have built roads, hospitals, and universities in Congo are enjoyed by foreign elites and criminal networks. So now let's be brutally clear. Militia groups use gold to buy weapons and expand their territory. There's also several UN reports that confirm that foreign-backed agents facilitate the smuggling. You also have the regional governments with countries with zero gold deposits suddenly becoming major exporters. How? Ask yourself, how? And then there's also the multinational corporations with Western tech companies, refiners, and Western financial institutions buying Congolese gold indirectly. Once they buy it, they clean, polish, and are blood-free. Easy to go. And then there's also the banking system, where money is laundered through networks that move billions with no consequences. The result? Congo bleeds, others feast. War is not a consequence of resource theft. War is a tool of resource theft. See, conflict creates abandoned villages, displaced populations, unprotected mines, desperate workers, and, let's not forget, weak governments. This environment is ideal for smuggling, and this is why the conflict never ends. Not because Congolese people want war, but because someone profits from the chaos. Every time that peace talks start, a new militia suddenly appears. War is a business. right? And Congo is the marketplace. Every major power knows this is happening. They know where the gold goes. They know how it's laundered. They know who profits. But no one interferes because the system works for them. UN reports are published every year. Yet there are no sanctions for the corporations that buy this gold. Why? Because Congo's suffering is profitable. And profitable suffering is always protected. Some analysts argue Congo's government is weak, and corruption makes regulations impossible. They also argue that regional trade is complex and that militias operate independently. All partly true. But supporters of Congo say weakness does not justify exploitation, that corruption does not excuse foreign theft, that Congo deserves the same respect as resource-rich nations in the West. They also say that the world uses African chaos as a conventional excuse to steal. See, both sides must be acknowledged, but only one truth matters, and that is Congo is rich and Congolese people are not. That the equation benefits someone and it's not Africans. We must also have youth-led information pressure, expose smuggling networks, document the crime, publish the names. See, silence protects the thieves and truth protects nations. The Congo Gold Mafia is not just about gold, it's about dignity. A nation with the world's richest soil, the deepest forests, the strongest rivers, and the rarest minerals should not have starving villages. Congo's wealth built foreign skyscrapers, while Congolese children walked past abandoned schools. But here's the shift. The world is changing, Africa is awakening, Congo is speaking. And once Africa decides that its resources will serve its people and not foreign powers or foreign empires, the gold mafia will collapse under its own shadow. Because nothing is more dangerous than an African who finally understands the value of what lies beneath his feet. Family, if this breakdown opened your eyes, do this one thing for me, okay? Like the video, it tells the algorithm that Africa truly matters. Comment, right? Put in the comments, Congo deserves justice, and your voice pushes the message further. Subscribe because this journey is only the beginning. Also turn on your post notifications because the next story, as you always know, is unfolding. Africa is rising, but only if we rise together. So we need to stay sharp, stay aware, and stay sovereign. I'll catch you guys in the next video.